cheers and keep drinking the gin.
Back to gin reviews from South Florida, or from Florida. We're back. We made it. This will be the first review back in South Florida. Did one up in North Florida where we were staying, but in the Panhandle. So I'm excited for this one. This is Damrak gin from Amsterdam. And you know what that means, right? If the gin is from Amsterdam, it's coming from the origin country where it was originated. So I thought for a long time this was a Genever, and I like Genever, but it's not my favorite, and it really was like, you know. And the other thing is, this one is made by Bowles, and the Bowles Company Distillery has been making Genever ever since the beginning of time, and they're still here too. So you can get a bottle of that Genever still. I have one. I never did a review on it. I just didn't think it was gin, but it is. It's gin in its adolescent state. All right, well, we're coming in. This is a weird number, but we're coming in at 41.8%. I don't know why. It is made, like I said, it's made in Amsterdam. It says in the Netherlands. It's a contemporary style of gin. The botanicals that we know of are aniseed, cinnamon, coriander, honeysuckle, I like that, juniper, of course, lemon, and orange. So right away, right, we got two really nice citrus. It's going to be a rounded citrus, I can tell already, as long as they distilled it right, which they did, because like I said, Bowles has been doing this. I think it's been 1521. I don't want to say the wrong date, like it really matters. It does. But yeah, they've been making spirits. They've been making Genever since 1500. So on the bottle it does say produced using a centuries-old gin recipe. Damrak Amsterdam original gin is the easy-going Dutch alternative to the often bitter London dry gin. Ooh. In this bottle, you will find 5 different distillations. They seamlessly styled and blended to perfection. Yeah, all right. Well, that's cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. Well, okay. So the combination of 17 botanicals, 17 in Damrak gin, is said to date back to the recently discovered recipe found lying about the esteemed Bowles distillery. Isn't it crazy how many stories I've told you where someone found a recipe in a drawer or something? Like, how the hell are recipes? You know, like I write recipes now. You know, like I'm a chef, but I wouldn't expect someone to find like my chicken parm recipe in 200 years in a drawer I left it in. That will never happen. Anyway, okay. Now, I'm not normally one to challenge these assertions. I was saying about the Bowles distillery and of how many times they distill and how many botanicals. But however, it's the botanical collection, including honeysuckle, suggests either an incredibly precise distiller from the past or a more recent invention. So it's going to be hard to tell, really, without knowing that original recipe that they found. But let's do it some justice and see where we stand. Ooh, I like this kind. I love when they put an easy thing here. A little tab. Can't you guys all do that? Everyone out there in gin land, can't you make the top just like pop off like that? But not the cork. Just the wrapper that you have to put on it. Alright, well, I gave him too much credit. Oh, actually it's perfect. Oh, look. The topper is just like the Genever bottle. Actually, the Genever bottle looks similar to this, but it's just a little bit taller and thinner. It's a 750 though. All right, let's see. Let's hear this cork. Hopefully it's good. Hey. All right. way, it does smell like gin. I like this. There's like a sweetness to the smell. I think it might be the honeysuckle. I mean, for real, you could see the legs on this. It's not, look at it, not bad. The juniper is there, but it's like juniper blossoms. Like when I was living in Tennessee, I had a juniper plant right next to where I was living, and I remember the day it bloomed because I was like, "There's gin here," and that's what this is reminding me of. Citrus forward on the nose. I mean, it's there. The sweet orange, candied lemon peel. And then that touch of pine in the back with, like I said, it's like a blossom. Very nice. Alright, let's give it up. Wow. This is very good. This is a very, very good. They're calling it a contemporary, which I think they don't want to get. Ooh, okay, wait, sorry. All right, so that 41% is not too strong, but the burn is there, and it's not anything to write home about, but it's there. 41%, 41. What was it? 41.8. Come on, round it up or down, whatever you want to do. Anyway, okay, now you know what? The burn is now intensifying on the back. This is different. It's a different travel than it usually is. It's like it hits you first like within like 20 seconds of drinking it, but then at the end too, after you get the blast of the juniper and the citrus, and then there is that cinnamon spice kind of in the back, then it hits again. There's like a second burn that happens. All right. Oh, I got this guy. All right, let's see. Don't break it. I was gonna tell you guys something new. Totally forgot. Well, this gin here is. I've seen it now in a few liquor stores up in like where we just went up and down the coast, and then I did see it here too in Florida before we left. But again, I thought it was a Geneva because of the bowls in Amsterdam. Usually when it says Amsterdam on the bottle, it's going to have that Geneva moonshine-like taste, which I don't enjoy too much. Only if it's if it's Brooklyn gin. That is best corn-based spirit I've ever had. Okay, well, I just put a little bit of this, put about a shot's worth of this Damrak gin. Of course, the tonic. Hey, it's like a bathtub. Oh my god, I'm blown away by this. This is really good. Well, like I was gonna tell you, the price point on it is ridiculous. It's like $15. At the most, I think I saw it for like 20. Okay, so you notice I'm not even putting citrus in this. It's very citrusy, but in a good way, and it has like a creaminess to it. I love gins that do that. This one is just like Pickeners. I haven't had it in a while, but I remember the 1947 recipe. The other one they found in a drawer had that creaminess to it, and the legs were really strong, so I think that had something to do with it. There's like a sweet spiciness to this, which is delightful. It's refreshing too, and this tonic, you know what, let's put some citrus in it, see if it gets better. I'm gonna do grapefruit, leave the rinds in there because it's gonna spill. And a little bit of that Persian lime. And last but not least, this lemon wedge. I've been liking. I like my gin tonics heavier on the lemon now. Angie's here. Come on. People haven't seen me in a long time. Come here. Look, say hi, honey. Say hi. You see, Ange got me this beautiful Death Store flask. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, well. Yes, I please. What do you want to do? You want to tell me about the gym? There's probably some stop buying gym. You know what? This is a find right here. This is a find. If you find this in your liquor store or your packaging supply store, whatever the hell they call it, or if you're in the UK in the supermarket, you can find it. They sell spirits in their supermarkets there, which is awesome. Hello. Pick this up. You won't regret it. I mean, if you're a gin fan or you're just getting into this, this is also a nice starter gin. The proof isn't too high. You could probably, depending on where you're at, or lightweight or not, you could probably handle it 2 or 3 of these and still have a really good productive night or day. The more that it's sitting in this giant vat here and mixing with quinine, the citrus, I'm getting more like a raisin, rummy, but not. I shouldn't say rum. It's more like molasses raisin on the back end. After the citrus is in the front, the juniper's pronounced, but it's more in the middle and the back, and then at the end. After you mix it with tonic and citrus, you're gonna get this like raisin taste. I know that sounds not that great, but there's no other way of explaining it. You know what's cool? I'm almost getting like a phantom grapefruit, which I shouldn't say because I just put grapefruit in this, but it's like the lemon, orange, combination. It kind of like sours and sweetens at the end. So I think if you're gonna put citrus in it, I would go a little less on the grapefruit next time, just because it's already there. Well, it's a complex nose. There was a lot going on in the nose, but on the palate with the juniper blossoms and that creamy citrus. It's definitely not a traditional gin. I see why they don't call this a London Dry, because it's not. It's not even like a Plymouth. It's something on its own. But gin, still, there's juniper there. When was the last time I drank a whole cocktail in this, huh? It's been a while. Alright, well, with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Again, if you see this, which you probably will, especially up and down the eastern coast, I've seen it in most liquor stores. Pick it up. Just pick it up. You won't. Trust me, you're gonna like this. You're gonna really like this. It's good neat. It's good on the rocks, maybe with a twist of lime. I'm sure I'm gonna do a lot of cocktails. I like to try martini with it. I think right away I was like, oh, the martini probably would be a little bit more like popping. Anywho. There was one thing I was gonna say about this, and so the name, right? Damrak is the name of the street in Amsterdam that connects it's like a major intersection, and if you were from there back when 1521 or whatever, when they first started making gin, that's where you would get your gin. You would go to an alchemist and he would make gin, and it would be medicine, and it would be no different than getting Robitussin in the pharmacy. it was the same thing. They treated this as medicine. They treated this as life, Earth's life's blood. They had so many rituals with this in Amsterdam and Denmark. They celebrated. They still do to this day. They celebrated going into battle. They called it Dutch courage, and they would use it to kill. To have the strength and the tenacity to kill with their bare hands, because it took off that layer of I guess normal. Anywho, it's damn good, and if you see it out there, like I said already 5 times, pick it up. And from that, we're gonna say have a good night, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios, ciao, you bastard, bye bye.